start in Sukhasana today. So easy seated, cross-legged position. If you want to bring the soles of your feet together like a butterfly, you can do that. Imagine creating a long line from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head. Get long through the spine. And then imagine an imaginary wall behind your head. So just ever so slightly tilt the chin up so you align all the way through the cervical spine. Shoulders are relaxed down away from the ears, and then hands can be resting against your knees if that feels comfortable for you. And always the option to close the eyes if that feels good for you. And bring your awareness to the breath. See if you can make the inhalations and exhalations match in length of time. So the word yoga means union or to yoke. And so throughout our practice, we will be creating a union with mind, body, and breath. Always take anything that I offer as an invitation versus an obligation. So paying attention to your body and either adding to or subtracting to the poses as you need them. And your eyes can remain closed here, but just slowly begin to roll the shoulders forward and backward, taking your time, getting full range of motion there. And then on an inhale, reach the arms up tall, look up past your fingertips, and then we'll twist to our right. Left hand comes to right knee, right hand comes behind you like a kickstand. And just a gentle twist to start here. Inhale, reach the arms back up through center, and exhale, take it to your left. So move with a flow here, moving with your own breath. Inhale, back up, reach, gaze up, exhale, twist right. Inhale, reach, and exhale, twist left. Inhale one more time, reach high, look up, and then exhale, hinge forward, fold forward here. Allow release in the tension of the neck here. And then slowly slide the hands back towards your body, and we'll roll forward into a tabletop position, all fours. And we'll start with an inhale for a cow. Drop the belly, gaze and tailbone lift, shoulders down away from the ears, maybe the toes tuck. And then exhale, round. Chin tucks to chest, eyes to thighs, spine arches. Inhale, drop the belly, look up for cow. And exhale, round for cat. One more time. Exhale, round. Inhale back to a neutral spine. Walk your hands, maybe one hand print forward, tuck the toes, and then find your way into downward facing dog here. Tailbone goes high, create an upside down V here. It's okay if your heels don't reach the mat. And just create length here. Find your Ujjayi breath. So as if you're fogging up a mirror, except your mouth is closed. And then from here, we'll take a deep bend in the knees, bring our chest towards our thighs, gaze between your hands, and step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, hands come to the shins or stay on the mat. Get long, have flat back. And then fold, exhale. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up, reach up, look up. And then exhale, hands come to heart center. We'll do 2 rounds of sun salutation A here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring it down through midline. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into your high plank. Push away through your hands, fingers spread wide. Inhale, shift forward onto your toes. And then exhale, lower down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step between your hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach high. Hands come together. And exhale, hands to heart center. One more time. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into high plank. Inhale, shift forward onto your toes, and exhale, lower down for your version of chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And then exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Gaze between your hands, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, draw it in towards the heart. Drop your hands beside your legs here for mountain pose, palms pointing forward, grounding through all 4 corners of the feet. Engage the quads. Shoulders relax down away from the ears. Inhale, reach the arms high, and then we'll lift our right leg for one-legged mountain pose. Right foot is flexed. Inhale, and then as you exhale, slowly begin to move your right leg back, and we'll shift into a half moon here. So hips and shoulders are stacked one on top of the other as best as you can. This is a good place for a block if you have one, or against a wall for a balance. Right foot is flexed. All 5 fingers above are pointing in opposite directions, like 5 arrows spread wide. And then slowly begin to make your way gracefully into a warrior 2. Gaze is over the left middle fingers. Exhale here. Inhale, sweep right arm forward towards left hand, and then as you exhale, draw it back like you're pulling a bow and arrow. Inhale, sweep forward. Exhale, pull it back. One more time. Inhale, sweep forward. Exhale, draw it back. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand goes up and over. Feel the stretch in the left side body. We tend to lose a little bit of our bend in the knee in the left. So see if you can drop a little bit lower. Inhale. Exhale, find extended side angle. So left elbow comes to left knee, right arm reaches up and over. Notice if your right hip is kind of cocked up, see if you can lower it to create one long line all the way from the blade edge of your right foot to your right fingertips. Spiral the chest open, gaze up at the right pinky. Inhale, sweep up and over, left leg straightens for reverse triangle. And then exhale, left hand reaches forward, right hips go back, and then lower down for triangle pose here, Trikonasana. See if you can stack shoulder on top of shoulder. Legs straight if you can get there. Try not to dump too much weight in the left hand. Use your core and obliques here to lift up. And breathe. From here, hands will come down to frame the left foot, and we'll shift forward on our right toes and send it high for standing splits. Breathe here. See if you can lift the right leg 1 inch higher. And then exhale, lower the right foot to the back of your mat. Hands come down to frame the left foot. Left foot goes back and up for three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. And from here, we're gonna draw boxes with our knee for some core work. So we'll take our left knee, drop it down towards the left wrist, over to the right wrist, up to right elbow, over to left elbow. You're just drawing a box, using your core to engage and lift and draw the knee. So we'll do that 3 times. And then once you get back to your right elbow, send it through for fallen triangle. Right arm reaches high. Exhale, hand comes down. Left leg goes back for three-legged dog. And then option to flow through a vinyasa here, or you can stay in down dog. Always an option to swap child's pose for down dog. From here, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Same thing, other side. Mountain pose, palms facing forward, creating length through the spine. Engage the quads. Inhale, reach the arms tall. This time, left foot rises for mountain, one-legged mountain. Flex the left toes. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly begin to send it back as you open to your left for half moon. Again, always the option to bring the right hand down to the mat, hover above, or use a block. So wherever you are, find your drishti, help you to balance. And then slowly, gracefully land for warrior 2. Gazes over the right middle finger. Find the deep bend in your right knee. Inhale, left hand sweeps forward to meet the right. Exhale, draw it back. Inhale, sweep forward. Exhale, take it back. One more time. Front palm flips over, and then we'll reverse our warrior. Inhale. Find the bend in the right knee if you lost it. And then exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow down, left arm up and over. Spiral the chest open, gaze is up to left pinky. Lower the left hip. And then from here, both hands will come down to frame the right foot. Push off the left toes for standing split, so left leg goes high. Head comes down towards the mat. And see if you can walk your hands closer to your right foot. Inhale here. Exhale, left foot comes down to the back of the mat. Hands plant firmly, and then right leg goes up and back for three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. And then from here, you'll draw your boxes with your knee. So you can start with the right wrist, walk it over to the left wrist, up to the left elbow, across to the right elbow, and down and around until you make 3 complete boxes with your knee engaging the core. And then you'll land or end with right knee to left elbow, and then extend the right foot through for fallen triangle. Reach left arm up, breathe. Lift your hips higher. Exhale, left hand comes down to the mat, right leg goes up and through for three-legged dog. And then again, option to flow through a vinyasa. Meet us in child's pose or down dog. Wherever you end, child's pose or down dog, take 2 full rounds of breath. Full inhales and complete exhales. Let everything go. One more time, inhale through the nose. Big exhale, let it go through the mouth. From down dog or child's pose, we'll step towards the front of our mat. And we'll go through that exact same sequence one more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach high. And then right leg lifts, one-legged mountain. We'll just move through it a little bit faster this time now that you know where you're going. Inhale, exhale, open up for half moon. Lower the right leg, find your warrior 2. Gaze over the left middle finger. Inhale, sweep forward. Exhale, draw your arrow. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, flip your front palm, sweep it up and over, reverse warrior. Exhale, find your extended side angle. Hands come down to frame the left foot. Right leg goes high, standing splits. Inhale. Exhale, right foot comes down, hands come down to frame the left foot. Left foot goes high, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, draw your box one time this time. And once you come to your right elbow, send it through for fallen triangle. Left hand down, right hand up. Lift your hips higher. Inhale, right hand comes down. Left leg goes up and back, three-legged dog. And then we'll shift forward into high plank. See if you can go through your vinyasa with left leg lifted. From your downward facing dog, inhale, front of the mat, hop or skip, however you like. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, left leg lifts. one-legged mountain. I bet you guys like that, skipping to the top. Inhale, exhale, open to your left, half moon. And then we'll slowly land for warrior two. Inhale, sweep the left hand forward to meet the right. Exhale, draw it back. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, back. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, back. Inhale, up and over, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Right leg straightens. Exhale, shift forward, find Trikonasana or triangle pose here. From here, both hands come down to frame, right foot, and then we'll shift forward and send the left leg high for standing splits. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot comes down, right leg goes back and up for three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, and draw your box. Once you find the left elbow, send the foot through for ball and triangle. And then left hand comes down, right leg goes back and up, and then option to flow through your vinyasa with right leg lifted. From down dog, 2 full cycles of breath. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Full breath in. Full breath out. And then you can make your way down to a child's pose from here. So knees go wide, big toes touching, and reach the arms forward. Allow forehead to rest towards mat. Notice where the mind wanders from here. See if you can bring it back to your breath. And we'll slowly begin to rise. Maybe draw the knees closer into each other so that they're right underneath your hips. And then shimmy forward for puppy pose here. So arms go long, chest comes towards the mat. Imagine armpits coming to the mat. And the hips are stacked right on top of the knees. Maybe forehead comes to mat. If it feels safe to you, maybe chin comes to mat. And then from here, begin to slither forward into a Sphinx pose. So elbows come right underneath your shoulders. Your feet are as wide as your mat. And your hands look like candlesticks. So palms and forearms against the floor, against the mat. And just check to make sure that the distance is okay. So you should be able to reach bicep to bicep. And that will kind of give you a cue on your alignment. So back to your candlesticks. And then just imagine pushing pelvis into the floor and reaching crown of the head up. Shoulders down away from the ears. And just feel a nice gentle stretch here. If you feel like you could use a little bit more, maybe a quad stretch, maybe draw right heel to right seat, and then reach back with right hand. Maybe foot can come into the crook of your right elbow. Take whatever option of the flex feels good for you. And slowly release, and then maybe take it to the other side if you did the right side. always knowing that one side may be tighter than the other. And then from here, we'll slowly make our way back into a downward facing dog. So hands plant underneath the shoulders, toes tuck, push yourself up into a high plank, and backing up for downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts for three-legged dog. And then exhale, draw it in so right knee comes behind right wrist for half pigeon. Moving into our hip openers here. Always the option to take this on your back if you prefer. So maybe your hands come up onto the fingertips. If you have blocks, you can always use those to give you more length, as that's our goal here. Distributing weight evenly between right and left hips. And maybe gaze back and make sure left toes are straight, disappearing behind your foot, so it's not pointing left or right. If this feels good, stay here. If you need more, go ahead and slowly begin to lower down. If you notice that your right hip has a lot of space between the hip and the mat, you can always use a block, a folded blanket, a towel, or something to kind of support the bone there. Then we'll slowly walk our hands back in towards our right knee. Send right leg up and back for three-legged dog. And then down for downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, half pigeon, other side. Inhale, find your length. And then exhale, fold. Again, notice where the mind goes. As we find more stillness in our poses, it's harder to control the mind. So come back to your breath. Slowly walk hands in. And then we'll swing right leg around to the front of the mat. Right leg extends long, foot is flexed, and then draw left sole of foot into the inner right thigh. Inhale, reach the arms tall, look up, and then exhale, fold forward. Doesn't matter where you land. Just breathe where you are. And slowly rise and switch to the other side. Left foot is flexed. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. And then slowly rise. Both legs go long. Both feet are flexed, toes pointing towards your face. Arms go high, look up, fill up. And then exhale, fold. From here, we'll slowly reach our hands forward and one vertebrae at a time begin to roll back onto your mat. Maybe find a happy baby here, or maybe draw knees to chest. However you'd like to seal your practice today, yogi's choice. And then when you're ready, find your way into corpse pose. Maybe legs outstretched, maybe create the shape of a star. And just let everything go here. Feet splay out, palms face up towards the ceiling. Eyes are closed if they're not already. And just notice how the body feels now. Let go of control of the breath. Allow any thoughts just to float by. No judgment. Just come back to your breath. And do a scan of your body from the crown of your head all the way to the soles of your feet. Where can you soften? Where can you let go? Allow your body to completely melt into the mat. Shavasana. And take as much time as you need, as much time as you have today to remain in stillness. If you're ready to begin movement, take tiny wiggles of the fingers and toes. Take a long stretch. Make the longest version of yourself as you just woke up in the morning. And then draw hands to heart center. Allow thumbs to connect with the chest. Draw thumbs to touch the third eye, the space between your eyebrows. Invite in kind thoughts. Thumbs come to meet the lips for kind words. And thumbs come back to our heart for compassion and gratitude. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste.